Well, howdy, and welcome to Tuesday's edition of Today's Bread. Now, we're continuing the series on prayers and exhortations in the Psalms with this week's discussion on praying for deliverance. Today's portion, however, is the power to secure. Our scripture reference is Psalm 40, verses 2 through 4. Now, we saw yesterday that God has the power to deliver us, and He is also able to secure our lives. David declared that the Lord set his feet upon a rock and established him on a firm path. He further testified that God steadied him as he continued his journey in verse 2. David's deliverance and newfound security caused him to respond in praise. Verse 3 states that the psalmist had a new song, a hymn of praise in his heart. And as a result of his praise and thanksgiving, he declared that many would witness the Lord's work in his life and place their trust in God as well. You know, when the Lord works in our lives, people can see the victories that he brings about on our behalf. Those who live by us, work with us, and know that we are Christians, they watch our lives. They often want to know if the God we talk about is real. When they witness his intervention in our lives, they are sometimes deeply affected. How we act or react in situations as a much more powerful, actually has a much more powerful influence than our words do. David exclaimed in response to God's acts, "Blessed is the man that makes the Lord his trust and respects not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies." Verse 4. He knew by experience that when a person placed his or her confidence in the Lord, joy would follow. No entity, whether human or false deity, is worth our confidence. We can place our confidence and trust fully in the Lord. Thank you, and I pray that you've enjoyed today's edition of Fresh Daily Bread. Now, I want to encourage you to come be a part of God's family. Tuesday's prayer focus: declare unity among believers. Pray that the church would lead the way in reconciliation and love across denominations, races, and regions. Now, remember, Jesus is coming back soon. Here's Tuesday's blessing. Now, today's portion of the priestly blessing is, may the Lord smile on you.